like that's my Vashti content. I just felt like that content was not a complete content. Maybe number one, because I was in a hurry. Number two, I just wanted to drop something. So I didn't really go into it. I don't think it's a complete content. See, my thoughts about Vashti. I'm talking about the wife of the first class king, King Ahasuerus, whose second wife is Esther. I know you have understand people I'm talking about, the Bible terms. So I think that somebody used Vashti to settle scores. Let's remember Mordecai. If not because Mordecai and Esther fasted, they could have still used, you don't know, this thing was like a pattern. They could have still used Mordecai to settle scores. Yeah, they wanted to do that. In fact, for his life, they paid money for his life. Money to take his life. So, I feel it's just a pattern in that palace. It is a pattern in that palace that whosoever that is representing a particular position or occupying a position that is attractive. I think it's still happening nowadays. That is attractive. They try to bring the person down. The person becomes a victim. Tell me why Vashti would just say, please, honey, me too, I'm partying now. How will you say I should come and be shaking bomb bomb in front of all your guests? And somebody just suggested that she just leave the palace just like that. She did not disrespect her. Okay, they said it is disrespect. But she did not say, go and tell him I'm busy, Joe. She didn't do that. It was not recorded in the Bible. The only thing that was recorded in the Bible, she said she was not going to come because she was having her own party. Do you get? Esther came to the same palace. She had her own party too. But this time around, the king wasn't having party. So she invited the king to her own party. Do you just think that this thing is just a pattern? That whosoever that gets flashy, they try to take him out. They try to take her out. Whosoever you like be. Look at how these people who are around the king just said, Vashti should be taught a lesson so that other women will not see her and disrespect their own husband. Let us teach Vashti a very bitter lesson that she will never forget for the rest of her life. What did she do? My thinking still go wide. Like, maybe she did not really have good relationship with her servants, with her maids. One servant could have come from that, could have sneaked out and say, Madam, something is happening. There's a particular meeting that is going on right now. I think you should follow me. Madam, I think you should follow me and go and lie down and beg the king. A particular meeting is going on. So why didn't this woman Vashti have even one person that came to her to tell her that this is the plan before even the plan was executed? Because according to the word of God, they deliberated on the matter. That means it's not just 30 minutes. Some people were bringing options on how to take her out. So there was no one person that loved her. One person that could have run to her and say, go and beg your husband, go and beg your husband. He's trying to do what is not good. And he's already drunk. Go and beg your husband. Him and his friends, they are planning something against you. Go and. So there was nobody, no, even one person, nobody. I don't think she's a good woman. If you remember what happened in the time of Esther, when it was Esther's turn, when this type of thing want to happen to Esther. Because what Haman did was Haman wanted to, from the Jews, he'll get to Mordecai. Then from dating to Mordecai, he'll get to Esther. You don't get, he'll get to Esther and say, even Esther is a Jew. Why is she the queen? Take her out. That was the plan. So this was like a lineage wipeout. Vashti own was just, she was the only one who was cleared. I didn't hear about anything about her family. It wasn't recorded in the Bible. But Esther own, her generations was going to be wiped out just because a particular man did not bow down his head because why is he a great man and you now have pride? They wanted to take him out, take his generations out, wipe out his lineage just to make sure nothing like it. Who is the Jews? Just to make sure they don't arise again. So my thoughts keep going wide about the story, and I just see that it's possible she didn't have good relationship in that palace. Her feet was not really grounded in that palace. She had too many enemies. If she didn't have too many enemies, it's not possible that all of them, nobody came to tell her what was going on. It was just when they threw her out that she knew what. It happened to Esther. Somebody came and told Esther, said, your brother is fasting. And I said, go and tell him, why is he doing that? He's wearing a dirty clothes outside and he's shouting, he's crying. Go and tell him to stop doing that now. He's embarrassing me. I'm a queen. Why is he embarrassing me? She had people who backed her up. That was why they said she's favored. So I think even in this, we're talking about favor, we're talking about being nice, we're still talking about a generational wipeout that didn't happen. This story is a very vast story. I think we should pray for favor, and we should pray that even our mates and people, because you see it's happening these days. That maid used to, they put what's the name? They'll put something inside their gas food. It's happening these days. So Vashti was just a victim of people's anger. May your enemy, in fact, may your enemies not be the ones to decide your matter. You will go down.